Good evening and welcome to this full moon energetic updates. My name is Marianne Lane. This is January 2024, and I'll just share a link to ensure that I have a presence in the right groups. The energy will open for us in the meantime. Just sharing the links here and there for availability. We open the energy through the body experience. So connect with your energy through the body by sensing your body, the body's connection with the surroundings. Then I'll be the channel. I'll be your holder of the field, the new energy consciousness field. It has been evolving since 2012. And today, there's a special shift in the presence of the energy capacity to choose the power of love. And we will access this point, this special balancing point by choice, and do it together to enhance and support this choice of the power of love. Breathe, sigh intentionally a couple of times, and maybe you sense the energy shifts I do. Earlier this evening, I just held the full moon energy work in Danish. I am a Danish channel and most of the time works in Danish, but have been asked to provide in English as well. The energy opens in the field and we open to a portal of love and light. And if you have a list of peoples and places where you would like to support with love and light, you can take this list intentionally and hold it in the field, or you can ask me by intention to hold this list for you in the field of love and light in the portal to support anything and everything to have a lift in love and light. And this support with love and light supports the light beings that's present in our surroundings to gain access for their work in the near perspective in our dimensions. And you can choose to be a light worker, an energy worker in this energy by choice, be supported by the field, no matter if you are trained or not. Your participation will provide you and the work with the best you can give at this point, at this time. And this is provided for every one of us. Maybe you sense the energy is expanding, the vibration is shifting. To me, I will get a little bit blurred eyesight and have a sound of high vibration in my ears. This is some of my signs of this shift in energy. It's like a little bit more dense, my body experience. And if you agree upon, choose to be a part of the energy work, you can kind of equalize this pressure if you sense it. Not everybody does, but a lot of people does sense this pressure. And then you can kind of create an equally distribution of the pressure, and then you're entering the energy work as good as you can. No sense at all, it's perfect as well. And you can also be participating. You can also participating without being active in the energy work. You can support the creation of surplus energy, not using your surplus energy, but the creation of energy being mutual. We use this for the energy work and gathering our surplus energy with other light workers' surplus energy to provide for huge expansions of energy that supports this shift that's going on right now in these days, where the power of love gains access through our subconscious layers to support us in our choices to allow the power to be the first entrance, no matter what we are relating to, no matter what we are reflecting, no matter what we're participating in, or choice that we're making, that it will be carried in an abundance of love. And love in this perspective is balance. Breathe into this energy work, and we are holding the lists of the people and the places where we would like to support with love and light. And please allow yourself to put in people and places where you will have a possibility to experience yourself the change that this will provide. And as we are allowing the lists to enter the energy, the light and the love in the field, open in the portal, maybe you sense this lift in the energy and expansion. I do. And when the energy is working good, I will enter to a channeled state. I work as a channel where I hear the words, I experience the energy and visions at the same time. So I will be a part of it as well, participating and channeling at the same time. Breathe. Focus. And if you participate as an energy worker and your system experiences this huge amount of energy that's put at work, your system might express or expect that this is your energy, but it's not. The only energy you use is like working out with the energy, doing a bit of training. The energy used for the energy work is created by the surplus of togetherness and not a part of a personal energy. To avoid your system from this release of the work, you can say there's an endless amount of energy available in the universe. And this truth, when it enters into your system will open and allow the work to be performed by your best perspectives, your best possibilities. There's an endless amount of energy available in the universe. If you have an expansion by this, your system was releasing the energy work a bit. And then you will be provided less and you will participate less. Okay, now the list is working. So I will enter into this channel state. The energy gathering all over the globe, carried by the intention of love, and the love carried intention. The will of Earth people has been carried in by fear for a long, long time. And the fear carriage of will provide a strength in the energy that's enormous. But the energy will carry an edge of fight, an edge of fear as a strength. And this edge and this power carried by the energy creates disturbance, distraction from being love, and creates a fracturing of the people of Earth. Today we will enter this simplicity point in time of space and space of time that's open these days to provide an intentional creation of love as a foundation for all these energies that's carried in Earth consciousness. The will that has been carried by fear and the strength of finding a way with disturbance and defocusing will be transformed into a stabilization carrier of consciousness. Breathe and sense in your deep vibrations if this is true to you, not by understanding, not by remembering in your mental capacity, in your mental field. This is a vibrational recognition, a frequency from within that's carried in and grows as you sense this work that we are entering. The power of love opens to the energy that carries the will of love, also named as the free will. And how can this be the same? It's related to the free will capacity will only be available if you are carrying the will in the foundation of love, and love is balance. Fear is natural when it's related to something real. This is the fear that's related to unreal expectations, unreal revelations, and unreal experiences. Experiences becomes unreal when you are carrying other historical experience in the suburb of your consciousness. These experiences will provide an expectation of non-love. The expectation of non-love is what will be cleansed in love in this full moon energetic update. Breathe, allow the energy to expand within, open to the point of time and space and time where we have this small needle point where our choices of being love without the edge of fear and fight, being the power of love, enters this point, needle point of possibility, And as we're doing it together and together with all the other energy workers and each and all people, earth people that has an intention of love, even though this intention had been previously carried by fear and fight and flight, it shifts into the power of love with no fear, no fight, no flight. Instead, opens to the creation of possibilities by your allowing your conscious availability to recognize every shadow, every angle of anger and the carriage of fear, fight, and flight. And by this recognition, choosing the revelation of the power of love from within. The energy is so strong these days in the field of mutual consciousness that is also you. And by entering this needle point of possibility, it opens within you and me and in the mutual consciousness as well, because we choose it so. Breathe. This is your truth vibration, the mirroring in your field, your consciousness, your eternal soul that is love. That in the needle point of your consciousness has an access to your truth. Your truth vibration opens to the recognition of your truth in this. You will not enter an energy work that is not mirrored in your truth. In the old eras, it has been a togetherness where a gathering where one or a few persons were the truth, bear the truth, and the rest would follow. In the new era consciousness, each and every one is carrying their own truth, and this truth will be carried in with strength when it's carried in love. And when your truth is carried in with love, it is recognized by holding life holy. Breathe. Mutual accessibility opens from within. All over the globe, Earth people's consciousness opens from the deeper layers that has been subtle carried in the deepest ways, the fear and the love created by carried of fear is a love that fights with fear. Separation of the love and the fear opens here. Maybe you sense it within. And that this deep vibration of truth is enhanced, getting stronger. Opens a clarity in your singularity and in the mutual field as well. Breathe. the release of the carriage of love and fear opens the voice of truth from within, whereby truly listening, you can sense in the vibration in your voice and from within, whenever love is carried as and is a carrier of your message, of your communication. The message in your communication and words, in your voice and in the energy opens on the foundation of love and truth and harmony. It's the strength of love is the carrier of the message, the communications in the voice and in the energy. It automatically creates the harmony. The harmony creates the connection without fear, the access of the power of love that creates a foundation of meeting with reality where love comes first. And only what is carried in with love can be discussed. A discussion without love is a discussion without trust. And it makes no sense. It would only create separation and fear, fight and flight, fracturing. And the release of the love as a missing piece. Now we go backwards, heal the fractures. The resurrection of the love from all of the choices that you have had through all of your life, the heritage, the history, the society is rising. As the sun is rising about the horizon. The love as a carrier of consciousness opens through all over the globe's deepest layers of consciousness, subtle and strong at the same time. He creates a complete new frame of being, consciousness, and being a holder and beholder of life. Allowing the shift, the energetic update, breathe. It's natural. It's already here. We are just supporting, and by supporting, we're receiving and giving at the same time, enhancing our own timelines to participate in this shift of being a carrier of love and light, and by that, entering a new space where fear, fight, and flight is no carrier anymore. When love comes first, it's a complete shift of direction, of patterns, of how everything works. The good news is that from within, you're already carrying how to do it. Automatic response in your truth, strength of love, already knows how to meet reality without fear, flight, and frightened, dismissing each other, creating wrong and right. It's not possible when the love is the carrier of your consciousness. And when you are communicating on the foundation of the strength of love, the fear is released. Your voice is set free. And you can hear it. To watching it the next couple of days. support your alignment with this shift, with this possibility, and then supporting on the bigger scale. Only a few people's choice creates a huge difference in these days when you are doing it together and without pace. Breathe. Entering this needle point together, and now it opens. Ancient gates of golden lights opens, flooding in, supporting this shift of the carrier of consciousness to be without fear, flight and fright. Fear, flight and fight. An expansion of your foundation of consciousness carried in the strength of love from within opens. And it will do so in every person by just one vibration of seeking truth, one vibration of seeking love. This expansion will happen. The accessibility for your free will to choose so is so strong in these days, and it is for everyone. It's not something about believing, it's not something spiritual, it's something natural. And this spiritual entrance is just a support for this to happen. And for it to happen with peace, love, and harmony. For you to experiencing the shift from within is enhancing your possibility to support the shift, the energetic update in the mutual community of consciousness for Earth people. That with this shift in these days goes into a fusion to a unified consciousness field of Earth people. The unified consciousness of Earth people opens to deeper support to everyone with the strength of love and wisdom and the knowledge of the sense of truth, and the sense of truth being carried in a stronger and stronger vibration from within, supporting each and every one to begin to search. Search for the truth from within and out, and seek it in our surroundings. Through our communication, through the opening of the truth of the voice, we will begin to talk about it. A few words here and there will create a shift in these golden streams of consciousness to support them to reach each and every one of us through our subconscious layers that have been carrying only fear and the fear effect. Now your sub layers that in the deepest levels have been carrying these fears and the fear effects is now flooded with this golden light of consciousness carrier created by the power of love. And the carriers created by the power of love, but the material has been the former energy carrier that carried the fear and the fight, the wrong and the right, all over the globe. The shift now takes form, and maybe you sense it from within, this peace, love, and harmony as a foundation of the carrier of consciousness, the energy. Breathe. And now we reach a level where our participation in the earthly frequencies has making the differences that we could do. Now, light beings all over the globe takes over. Or they were already here joining in, but now we will release our participations. But all the time when you wish, you could consciously, by choice, create connection, sense this power and love, and choose. And you support the work, the shift, the energetic update of Earth consciousness, the mutual consciousness of Earth people. And you can listen to your own voice and catch when it's carried with the strength of love and not, and see if you can shift, if you can change it. The smallest perspective of changes can create huge differences when it's carried by the power of love and with harmony and lack of the carrier of fear, the fear carrier. Breathe. Allow it. Investigate it. Be curious. Slowly we land this part of participation. Thank you so much for being together here, joining in, being a part of the full moon energetic updates that I provide nearly every full moon. If you want to see some more on my YouTube channel, The Void of Consciousness, and in my Facebook page, Elite Teachings by Marianne Lane, or in the group where you can find courses, meditations, and teachings by Marianne Lane. You can find teachings for free about New Era. You can find full moon energetic updates from before, and meet me there in the energy and in the teachings and the sharings. Thank you so much for the meeting here. I hold it dear. See you.